the veil of the obvious. We move through life assuming that what we see, hear, and touch forms the full picture of existence. The solidity of a table, the warmth of sunlight, the rhythm of time, these seem unquestionable, obvious, self-evident. But what if this obviousness is itself the illusion? What if the world we experience every day is only a thin surface layer, like the skin of an ocean, beneath which lies a vast and unseen depth? Our perception feels complete because it's all we've ever known. Yet our senses are narrow filters, tuned to a small range of frequencies. We see only a tiny fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum. We hear only a sliver of possible vibrations. The rest, most of it, is hidden. Reality may not be what it appears, but what it allows us to perceive. This suspicion that the world we see is not the world as it truly is has haunted human thought for millennia. Plato spoke of prisoners in a cave, mistaking shadows for reality. Kant argued that we can never know the thing in itself, only our mind's representation of it. Every great philosophical era has circled this same idea, that perception and reality are not the same thing. Modern science, far from dismissing this, has deepened the mystery. At the atomic level, matter isn't solid. It's mostly empty space. The particles that form everything around us are not tiny billiard balls, but flickers of probability. Even qualities like color or sound do not exist in the external world. They are interpretations created by our brains, translating frequencies into experiences. The redness of an apple or the sound of a bell are mental events, not properties of the objects themselves. If all experience is filtered through perception, how much of reality are we actually touching? Are we inhabiting a kind of waking dream, where sensations feel solid but are really projections of the mind? The idea is both disorienting and liberating. It shakes the foundation of certainty, but also invites a larger question. If what we see isn't all there is, then what else exists beyond sight? Our trust in the senses might be misplaced. The familiar world could be a theater of appearances, convincing, coherent, but partial. What lies beyond the curtain may not be chaos, but a richer order our instruments and intuition have yet to grasp. If the senses can't show us the full truth, then perhaps reality hides in the unseen, something invisible yet omnipresent, humming beneath everything we think we know. The unseen fabric. What holds the universe together? What gives structure to the shapeless, form to the void? The stars hang in space. The planets dance in order. And every atom behaves according to laws no one invented, but everyone relies on. Something unseen, immeasurable by the naked eye, maintains this astonishing coherence. Physics reveals that beneath the visible world lies a vast field, an invisible ocean of potential called the quantum field. Everything that exists, from photons to planets, arises as ripples in this boundless sea. Particles aren't independent things at all. They're waves, temporary disturbances in a continuous field. Einstein, too, uncovered a hidden structure. Space-time itself, far from being a static stage, it bends, stretches, and twists under gravity's influence. Reality, then, is not a collection of solid objects, but a web of relations, energy shaping geometry, geometry guiding energy. At the smallest scales, quantum fluctuations give birth to virtual particles that pop in and out of existence. At the largest scales, cosmic filaments stretch across billions of light years, connecting galaxies like threads in an immense tapestry of being. What we see as solidity is only stability, motion so finely balanced it feels still. If every object, including our own bodies, is made of vibrations in an invisible field, then reality resembles a song more than a structure, a symphony constantly performed by the universe itself. The solidity we depend on is a kind of music slowed to stillness. The atoms of your hand and the air between them are not fundamentally different, only vibrating at different frequencies. This changes how we think about existence. Matter is not a fixed entity, but an event, a pattern of energy held in place by deeper rhythms. The universe, in this view, isn't built like a machine. It flows like a melody, intricate and alive. But if everything is composed of fields and waves, what determines their patterns? What sets the rhythm of reality's song? Something must give form to this flux, something that perceives, chooses, or organizes the blueprint of consciousness. Science can describe what reality is made of: atoms, fields, forces, but it struggles to explain why there is experience at all. Equations describe how matter behaves, not what it feels like to see the color blue or hear a heartbeat. Somewhere between physics and perception lies a missing ingredient: consciousness. For centuries, the dominant view has been materialism, the idea that consciousness emerges from the brain's complexity. But this may invert the truth. Some physicists and philosophers propose that consciousness is fundamental, not derivative, that mind does not arise from matter, but rather matter crystallizes within mind. Quantum mechanics provides an intriguing clue. The famous observer effect suggests that particles exist in multiple possible states until measured. Observation doesn't just reveal a state, it selects one. The act of perceiving seems to play an active role in shaping what becomes real. This leads to a radical possibility. Perhaps consciousness is not a latecomer to the universe, but its original architect, the lens through which the raw potential of the quantum field solidifies into experience. Every act of observation is a small act of creation. If awareness helps construct reality, then each of us is not merely a spectator, but a participant, a co-creator in the unfolding cosmos. The physical world could be the outer expression of an inner intelligence, mirrored across scales. This flips the hierarchy we're used to. We tend to think matter creates mind, but if mind creates matter, then every thought, emotion, and intention participates in shaping the world's fabric. Consciousness might be the code, the blueprint behind the visible. The universe could be more like a dream shared by infinite perspectives, each observer both receiving and generating the story of existence. If consciousness and reality are woven from the same thread, then the division between the self and the universe might be nothing more than an illusion. The illusion of separation. We move through life as separate entities, individuals unclothed in bodies, looking out through eyes that divide the world into me and everything else. But what if that boundary is artificial? What if individuality is a surface pattern, and beneath it, everything is one continuous whole? Both mystical traditions and modern science whisper the same secret. There is no true separation. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a star. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe, all are recycled remnants of cosmic explosions billions of years old. The air you exhale becomes the breath of trees, animals, and other people. The water in your cells has flowed through clouds, rivers, and oceans for eons. At the quantum level, entangled particles remain mysteriously connected across space and time. Change one, and the other responds instantly, as if the universe itself ignores distance. This is not metaphor, it's measurable fact. Nature appears fundamentally unified. When you grasp this unity, not just intellectually, but experientially, something shifts. The constant tension of defending a fragile self begins to ease. The fear of loss softens, because nothing can truly be lost. It merely changes form. You are not a lonely fragment drifting in an indifferent cosmos. You are the cosmos, expressing itself through a temporary form called you. Such a realization dissolves existential anxiety. Compassion flows more naturally when you see others as reflections of the same underlying consciousness. Even death, viewed from this perspective, is transformation, not erasure, a wave returning to the ocean it never left. But if everything is connected, and consciousness is the thread uniting it all, what lies beyond even this web? What is the source from which unity itself arises? The infinite mirror. Perhaps reality has no final bottom, no ultimate particle, no last equation, no end of the line. Instead, it might be an endless hall of mirrors, each reflection revealing another behind it. The more deeply we look, the more we discover that the observer and the observed are intertwined, reflections of the same mystery. Science and spirituality, though often framed as opposites, may be searching for the same truth through different languages. Physicists chase the theory of everything, a single equation to unify all forces. Mystics seek the divine, the source of being, yet both, after centuries of exploration, arrive at the same realization. The deeper you look, the more elusive the ultimate answer becomes. Reality seems to fold back on itself, as though consciousness is both the question and the answer, a cosmic mirror reflecting its own face. Perhaps there is no boundary between knower and known, because they are two sides of the same infinite process. If this is true, then the purpose of inquiry isn't to reach a final conclusion, but to participate in the act of discovery itself. The mystery isn't a flaw, it's the essence of being alive. Each moment of wonder, each unanswered question, is the universe awakening to itself through us. Maybe the hidden layers of reality are not secrets to be solved, but experiences to be lived, invitations to curiosity, reverence, and awe. To seek truth, then, is to enter a dialogue with infinity, where every revelation opens into a deeper question. So as you drift into sleep, let that thought settle in your mind. We may never reach the final truth, yet in searching for it, we touch the infinite. The mystery is not beyond us. It is us, gazing back through the mirror of existence.